Well, welcome. Not 100% on the music yet, but it's a start, isn't it? Every story has a beginning. And this is ours. It wasn't always like this, you know. There was a time when I feared the very existence of the place that I now call my home, Cold Haven. I was mortal once, as mortal as any Dunmer can be. It was curiosity that first brought me here nearly 200 years ago. I came to Cold Haven to study the intricate lifestyle between mortal and vampire. How can they coexist without fear of one another? It seems here, in Skyrim, in an unforgiving land, that the shared space lends more forgiving existence than my homeland of Morrowind. There the clans see me as prey, and whilst that is true here as well, it would seem there are many who would forego that dominance in order to maintain a peaceful existence. My people, my coven in Cold Haven, are such a clan, holding no loyalties to anyone but themselves and their research, alchemy, magics, knowledge. night's air fresh and crisp. Had I remained mortal then, I might not know the smells of nature such as this. Though this damned war has gripped the province with fear. Fear of fellow man and mare. It's sad, really. The Thalmor seek to control what is not theirs. Greedy, self-righteous bastards. Fanatics, the lot of them. Is it not the right of all beings to worship whomever they feel? I certainly think so. Talos, a man, ascended to divine. I wonder if it were an Altmer, would the races of men feel the same? I doubt it. Here in Skyrim, if nowhere else, they value that freedom. And while I'm no race of men, I too believe that freedom should be given. Ah well, I'm not what I once was either. Now it's time to hunt. Welcome, Rangers. How's everybody doing tonight? Vocals sound okay? Do you like your master, Ren? His outfit has changed slightly. We decided to go with the Geralt starting gear. That was not an easy decision. Not an easy decision at all. While I like the shadow skill set, I felt this was more fitting to start. Hopefully my Wi-Fi stays connected, so I can glance over at the chat once in a while. You should be seeing my maps. What's up, Sonar? Audio's good, huh? Hey, Krypton, what's going on? Atherlore's journey officially begins. So you guys know, Morthal is out. Some of you probably have already seen it. I have not, aside from a little bit of testing and videos, so this is blind for me, which I'm okay with. But oh, I think we'll manage. Yeah, we'll manage just fine. I'm going to be slightly less engaging in the chat, more focused on the gameplay for this. But before I really get into it, a couple major changes. Let's see. There we go. Notice the visuals might seem a little bit crisper. Everything has basically been overhauled. I did the, I'd say a little more than bare minimum of testing, just to ensure that things are as they are. Weather is still Obsidian. EMB is Rudy. Yeah, it's a little dark. It's gonna be a little bit dark. I could turn it up if you guys can't see it as well. Let me see. The brightness up just a tad. It is nighttime out. It's well, it's 1 a.m. almost. It's gonna be bright. As bright as it can be. I am trying E&B Light for the first time. Never used it before. So this should be interesting. As well as things for magic. And obviously Athralur is he's level 1. That could be true, Rooster. Could be very true.
Leave me alone. I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly.
Other changes, let's see. Basically everything in Matthew's library. Everything, like every one of his mods, I think I'm running. Even things to where some of his miscellaneous items and the lanterns, things of this nature, you'll see this often, right? Does look really good though, I think. His 3D mods and then combined with the lighting source. I stayed with the LFX. Cannot bear to part with that mod at all. So yeah, Wind, I could definitely post a mod list. Absolutely. And I tried to find something semi-fitting for the intro music. And granted, it's nowhere near the caliber of others that you've seen. I did try to find something that was semi-fitting. I'm going to keep this theme for a while. If I find something else that I like, I'll swap it over. I don't have a mixing board. I don't have access to anything like that. Just free audio. A little bit of the backstory of Athralur. He's obviously Dunmer, but he is a vampire. You wouldn't be able to tell though, he has glowing blue eyes. Personal choice of mine. Tired of the yellow, tired of the red. And I felt like the blue seemed to fit. If there was glowing green that wasn't too outlandish, I may, like if it was a shade more green, I may have chosen that for him. But this fits. And we've seen this look from him before, through my testing. Those of you that watch me play through with the whole different setup, you know exactly what that was like, so. Can't steal. He's no fan of the Empire at all. He's the quartermaster.
Here's what I can spare.
He's no fan of the Empire whatsoever. His beliefs are that whether you're man or mer, you should be able to worship whoever you want to, wherever you want to. And obviously the Thalmor are a major threat to this. He feels the Empire is weak, which they are. That would be a good one. A little on the expensive side. But he has friends in this world, aside from his family at Coldhaven. And he's made some friends in his journeys throughout Skyrim, outside of Coldhaven. So wrong map marker. We are on our way to Falkreath. One of his friends lives in Falkreath, and that's who we're going to see. So. Let's get to it. It's much better to have that jump. And F5 seems to be back to normal. Well, bet Braven won't believe this when I tell him. Ha! The dragon, right out of legend. He'll think my curse has got the better of me. Well, in any event, it's gone now. Not sure when one of those things might go. Looks like you torched the place to pieces. Look at this. And a living soul. His journal. So how could this have survived all of that, huh? Let's see. First entry. Hard to believe I filled up that whole journal already. I never realized how much of Cyrodiil I hadn't seen yet. So much diversity, yet so much destruction from the Great War. A lot of history has been lost here forever. The expedition is ending soon and everyone will be returning home. I have one last task to perform before I do the same. I'll send the other journal ahead with my supplies and the artifacts we recovered. Second entry. I received word from my contacts in Skyrim. All seems quiet for now, probably for the first time since High King Torg was killed. I should be able to make the crossing quietly enough during the night, as long as there are no Imperial patrols to deal with. Entry 3. So much for being discreet. I crossed the border near a small village called Helgen and made my way up to Darkwater Crossing. Unfortunately, I can't get back to my camp now because the area is filled with Imperial patrols. It seems they are searching for someone very important. If I'm not mistaken, someone they intend to ambush here. This could be the very thing I'm seeking here in Skyrim, but crossing the border in the dead of night without passing through the checkpoints has turned out to be a very bad plan. Fourth entry. I woke early this morning with an Imperial sword pressed to my neck. A patrol found me camped under a rock outcropping on the edge of the volcanic marshes. I guess I wasn't as well hidden as I thought. I have no idea where they're taking us, but I've been stuffed into the back of a rickety old cart, being pulled by an even more rickety looking old nag. At least they let me keep my journal, for now. Entry 5. Shore's bones. If only I had known sooner. The ambush. The captives in the cart with me. Stormcloak rebels. Led by none other than Ulfric Stormcloak himself. There's no time to explain properly. I scarcely believe it myself. If it hadn't been for the dragon, I'd not even be here to write this down. Yes, a dragon. Big, black, as large as the towers of the keep itself. It swooped in out of nowhere and laid waste to the village and the keep. General Tullius didn't take my head today, or the heads of several Stormcloak rebels, but that doesn't matter now. Hadvar and Ralof set aside their differences to help the survivors. They went into the lower keep hours ago. Something about caves with a back entrance. I don't think they're coming back. I'll have to see if I can get out of the city and down to Riverwood. Someone needs to warn them. This building won't remain standing for much longer. I still can't believe it. A dragon, straight out of the legends. Nobody back home will ever believe me. Well, in any event, I should at least let the people in Riverwood know. Port Town doesn't have any guards even. But there must be someone left alive in this fort. The journal did mention 2 men went inside that haven't come out yet. At least I could search for some survivors. And pick flowers. Obvious cave entrance. I see one. Water from upstairs is coming down. Well, you're one of the survivors, obviously. I came to see what was going on here. stepping out of character. I really wish that was voiced. There should be a mod for that. You? Imperial? Uh-huh. Well, let's see if I can find potions. At least I can save these two. Increase of health, but not healing. Ores. Well, got two. At least one shall be good enough for each one of them. Hey, got one. Right here. Yep. You could have this one here. Where's, oh shit. Well, I have a second one if you need it.
Keep your eyes open. Talos guide you.
Alright. Gotta love Skyrim glitches, right?
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverworth, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Riverwood, huh? Hey, wait a minute.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. We better keep moving. I don't want to run into any Imperials. You know what happened at Hell.
Well, I'm certainly no soldier. But, free Skyrim.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it. Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead. See for yourself.
Guardian stones, huh? Well, let's see here. Warrior. Mage. And thief. Not really much of any of them. But magic is useful. Hold on.
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. We're again confused from hell that we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything. Run into experience.
I guess sensing danger is one of the benefits of being a vampire. Now, where did he go? Is he still waiting for me? Ah. There, I'll let him catch on ahead. It's almost daylight. Well, he did me a favor. Little alchemy. Phew. Ah. Rarity.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
somewhere we can talk.
I think he's around the back.
What is it, woman? Stand drunk on the job again?
Todd, just come here.
Raylo, what are you doing here? Huh. I'll be right down.
I think we should probably fix that. That could get quite annoying. Let me see, where is it? That should be it. Okay. There we go.
Can I see your axe?
A little bit better, right?
Do you really know Alfred's Stormcloak?
Although if you guys like the smoking daylight vampire effects, I could always turn them back on.
Watch the south road.
I just figured it would get annoying.
If you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayla.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayla. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Rayla, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Alfred was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the south road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylo...
Could do with this. Although if she knew... Now, I should probably take some mail just to keep the cover, just in case. And a carrot. Even though,
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Valgaruf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
well then.
I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
I'm glad
Well
to help
then.
any way I can.
Ah,
I don't owe you money, do
I don't think so.
I? Thing?
Well, you could have this here ale,
Got any ale or mead?
because I can't have it. There you go, bud. Alright. Let's see. Well, she did give us rings. I have no use for those either.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We're done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Anyway.
What? The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Well, what do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Or like... sell all the things I cannot use. So did something happen? I did overhear your conversation.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
This again about dragons, huh? Well, if you make it worth my while, I'll get your claw back for you.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Ah, there we go.
If you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Well then. Ah, damn sun.
And across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
What? What is it now, Mother?
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but
Dragons
traps,
now, is it?
trolls, and who knows what else.
If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're
Ah, the
crazy.
damn sun.
I've got better things to do than this.
Cigarettes, it's off of my life. You get the terrible if I do some walk.
I wonder if
Ah.
they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean,
Reminders of
the
home.
shops that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
It's a little more beautiful than I remember here.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Well,
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
then how much farther would I have to walk?
Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
Well, let's see here. Drinking that non-existent ale, I see. Probably the one he just gave to Embry. So, after lore, after leaving Coldhaven, was on his way to Falkreath to visit a friend. And he normally makes his stops in Helgen. Obviously, well, kind of changed right about there. There we go. But he hasn't been to Riverwood in quite some time. And obviously the little settlement here has changed for the better, I'd say. Much better. But they're not guarded. And against the dragon, don't even think Athralor would be able to do anything. So, we could handle some bandits. Ooh, what's this? Or we can get reinforcements. Well now. Oh, even still. You may not be my god. Nothing wrong with showing reverence for another.
Ain't used to strangers here in Riverwood.
Could have been worse. Most of the Nords don't like my kind these days anyway. Chicken. What to do? Now, it is a ways off to Falkreath, but if it's a dragon, I'm not going to be able to handle it by myself. So, good day, sir.
Good morning.
You too. Stones, huh?
Hello there, fellow traveler. On my itinerary and wandering waste through.
Now ready yourself. Filthy mutts. And down we go. Oh, there's more of them. Phew. Take the pelt. I can sense it.
You can't hide from me. Ha! Found you!
Oof. I can hide from you. Easily. Well, you know what they say. Leave them naked. And money that does not want to be had. Ah.
Don't go to the Blue Palace. The Master is on vacation. Don't listen to Dervenden. Don't do it. Don't go to the Blue Palace. The Master is on vacation. Don't listen to Dervenden. Don't do it.
Lady. Yeah. So if she's mad...
Stop that. Keep your spells to yourself. The Master has done last mistake.
Tidings. Need
something?
Yep. Well, he's here somewhere. Time to find him. Always a bit of a drunk, but he's good in his scrap, so.
Steel saw, good choice for slashing horse.
It's the least of the worries for him.
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
Never heard of him.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Cold out, huh? Ah! Braven!
Lead the way.
Have you been?
To our youth, today's come and gone. For the age, is just about done.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Yeah, well. I just need a room for the, night.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Well, when you're done, we need to talk.
Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every
Let me know if
one
there's
of
anything
us
else you need.
dies. This land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in the burial crypt. No good can come of that.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
You let me know if you need anything.
Take on here. If if she could just spend less time serving Dengir.
Ah, I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari. I really do.
Well, you won't believe it. I ran into a dragon. Now I know what you're thinking. It's my disease, right? It's okay. There. Stylish as always, Braven. As always. But I'm gonna need your help. Wish I could have added custom dialogue lines to them, but, you know, I'm not that talented.
Yes?
Another one, huh? Would you make a friend?
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
Ah, well.
Need something?
You called me provincial. Yeah, it's a guard. Anyway.
Staying safe, I hope.
Of course. And, just want to take the torch. I didn't want to feed on him. That was an accident. He'll be better soon.
Hold on, Gagan.
Did my bite take that much out of you? Can't even stand, can you? It wasn't that. And of course a little bit sneakier. Which is always a very good first investment. I see him. Come on. Well, he's favoring the sword. Guess he put his bow away for a little while. Oh, there's two. Can you see me? Heads up, heads up. Oh, I don't think so. Whew. Well, seems my teleportation has decided to make me crash. Episode 1, first crash. I'm okay with this. But I was going to take a break anyway. Let's see, it is 9:15 my time. Probably about a 15 to 20. So if you guys have coffee, grab it. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner, to be honest with you, with everything that I'm running. I'm running a very heavy setup. It normally, crashes within the first 15 minutes, and then I'm usually good for, the remaining 80 plus hours, 100 hours or more that I play. So, we'll take a bit of a break, come back soon. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright. And we are coming back in just a few here. So. Let's see here. Seduction on. Okay. Well, that's right. Yeah, you do have torches too, don't you? Well, we are going to take these. And, let's see, what time is it? It is 10. I wonder if they're still open. Ooh, some moss here. Ah, they are. Excellent. Excellent. And, yes. Ah, good sir.
Find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to.
Yes, the
Don't let
claw.
my sister do anything foolish.
Well, she should be back home by now.
Take a look.
Let's see here. Why I picked these up, I have no idea. Ah, a bit expensive. He doesn't have any arrows for you, Braven. Looks like you're gonna have to rely on that blade of yours. Let's go. Ah, you remember the purple smoke wind, right? I do too. We seem to have that under control. What I've noticed too with the head tracking mod, and it's probably something on my end, is that it affects his draw with the one-handed weapon. Now you may have noticed it already. It's sometimes, you still see the animation obviously goes back to the sheath, but we, just to make sure XPMSE is doing what it should, let me just go to styles real quick. Sword, yep, sword on back, okay. Should be good. I don't believe that anything else. Let me see here. Ah, another mod I've installed, Deadly Dragons, along with Diverse Dragons collection. I've never actually played with this mod. I have seen it played, and it's something that I feel would add a lot of depth at some point to Athrolur's story. He's not really had a run-in with the dragon. I mean, he's seen one, you know. But even in the last 200 years that he's been in Skyrim, the majority of that, about 170, is a vampire living in Coldhaven. He's never encountered one yet. So decided, why not add that in? Why not? Let's add it in. Let's see. The rest of my mods that at least I have to show you on the MCM, for the most part, have remained the same. I did add morning fogs. I do have Gopher's Predator Vision, although I have not tweaked the EMB for it yet, and honestly I don't think I need it with some of the abilities that Better Vampires gives me. I have Reveal Auras, obviously. Now it would be nice to toggle Predator Vision on and off at will, but I have had no such luck. Certain EMBs support it, certain ones don't. Rudy, I believe it says it does, but I'm not 100% on that. So that is that. What else was I doing? And we're going to check Finis real quick. I believe I have everything. Magic. Immersive. That should be it. Yep. So.
Huh?
And of course the torches do give off a decent amount of light. Quick save here. And I do like the new torches. We'll see more of these as we get closer. Ah. Damn beasts. Well, you see me. Well, I can see you've not lost the touch with your blade. A one shot for both of us. Interesting. Torch bugs. Oh, of course they can see me here. Alright. Too close to the city to even worry about it.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Of course. Well, you do look as cheerful as ever. Do you need to find this man some proper arrows? He's trying. He's keeping up. Well enough. Wait. Oof. Throwing those bolts in my direction. Hang back. I smell dog in this direction too. Alright, come on.
moving?
I doubt there is anything of mine that you need. Could do with some more lockpicks.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
I prefer the cold of night, but thank you.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Well, I have news about the dragons.
Fine. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Eye on me, huh? Did you hear that? He's keeping an eye on you. Take it while we can. See, they finally... Ooh. Stand fast. Well... At least they've finally outfitted their guards with proper armor since the last time I've been here.
Was trouble in Whiterun, and I'll pull you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
You could try.
We'll pay whatever.
Ah,
it takes.
Whiterun.
We must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Well. Did say to go see the Jarl, so that's what we're gonna do. But it is almost 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Ah, the square.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Mercenaries. There we go. Now we can see the sign.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I ain't done nothing.
Nothing.
What? Why are you looking at me?
You're obviously drunk.
Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on.
You do realize where you're in, right? Alright, old man, I'll bring you that ale.
Argonian ale. I can almost taste it. That. Divines bless your kind heart.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Did you flatten his face with an iron?
You see those warriors from Hamilton?
It sure looks like it.
They've got curved swords. Curved swords. They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that.
Oh, don't care about any of that. I just want a room for the night.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
You always work. Why else would I
I'll
spend
show
so
you
much
to your
time
room,
here?
right this way.
Mikhail is quite the songbird. Maybe he's the reason you're here all the time.
Aye, the bard's got talent. I'll give him that. You just make sure his music is the only thing
I
you're
fear the
admiring.
night, because werewolves and vampires don't.
Darling, you know you're the only
Braven, do me a favor here.
No. Well, dragging
Relax for a little bit.
Ah, that's my girl.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Will do. Thank you. Well,
And what might you need?
some peace and quiet would be nice.
Yes, Sarah? Keep those damn spells to yourself.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mom.
Running road is that way. In a couple of days, I'll have you make a run, fetch something.
Oh, yes, Miss Hulda.
Alright, buddy. We're off. Let's go.
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in town.
Damn daylight. Could be worse.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Haven't seen my sweatshirt.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
You,
Just browsing, or were you looking for something
dabble in magic there?
Funny you should ask. I'm in
Because
the
that dagger of yours.
something
Once I've
in-
made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
So you're looking to become a merchant?
Before my ma and Da passed,
I
I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Oh, maybe I can help you with that. Just one tusk, right?
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future.
Ah,
Farewell.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
that little kid. I heard a little kid.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Haven't seen my sweatshirt of finest quality meats.
Shiny trinkets
Ugh.
for your good lady. All planned by the great Aeorlan.
Send my shit list.
Say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
Oh. You, personal space there, buddy?
Brigands I can handle. Just talk about dragons. World's gone mad.
Ah. That makes two. going on, Crimson? How you been? Now it sounds like they already know about the dragon. Let's go, Braven. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Well. That's unfortunate. Ah, boy. Yo, Crimson, you showed up and it froze on me. Good job, buddy. Nah, I'm kidding. But it did freeze. I have the feeling it's an audio issue, to be honest with you. Yep. Well, I am going to have to do... Yeah, I'm going to have to reboot. I have literally, this is like the lowest I've ever had on my errors. I've always had no errors, but this is like I had no messages, no warnings, no nothing. Right? But it's the first time I'm running audio overhaul. And the last time I tested, I did test it on this character once before, and then I just wound up going with Immersive Sounds Compendium. And I did have issues with it the last time I did that as well, so I'm wondering if it's too much. So I have to reboot. I apologize. I have to restart the stream. Not Skyrim being Skyrim. My what's ironic is that it I had that whole other playthrough. Didn't crash once. And then of course I start the actual story and I get 2. But, you know, it's to be expected a little bit, so. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Yeah, I'm rebooting. So, I apologize, guys. I will put the link right back up. When I go live, you guys will see it. It should be about less than 10 minutes, I'd say. I'll see you then.